Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Biryani Burst. Today, I'm going to share our experience of food with our recent travel to Yelagiri Hills. We drove from Bangalore to Yelagiri Hills to experience the local life. Here, I am today showing you all one of the native recipe from Nilavur village in Yelagiri Hills. This recipe was shared by locals of Nilavur. We also managed to bring this locally grown country chicken all the way from Yelagiri to experience the real taste of hills. Let me show you how to make it. Let's get started. Here I have about 1.5 kg of country chicken coated with turmeric powder, and now let's get started cooking. We start off by roasting all the ingredients. Firstly, I'm adding here about 11 chilies, 1 cup of coriander seeds, 1 tablespoon of peppercorns, 1 tablespoon of sombu, which is also called as fennel seeds, half a teaspoon of cumin seeds, 1 bay leaf, 4 pieces of cinnamon, 1 Marathi mogga, star anise, a piece of nutmeg, four pieces of cardamom, and 9 cloves. Half teaspoon of urad dal and half teaspoon of rice. We add this basically to give thickness to the curry. Dry roast all these until aromatic, and then we'll grind it to a fine paste. Now we are going to cook the rest of the ingredients. So here I'm adding about 1 tablespoon of gingerly oil. Gingerly oil adds a lot of flavor to this curry and it's authentic. So never miss this. Let this get heated for a minute. Into this I'm adding about 250 grams of small onions, 25 pods of garlic, a large piece of ginger, a handful of curry leaves, and 2 large tomatoes. Fry all this for about 2 to 3 minutes and grind it along with the dry spices. Our onions, tomatoes have nicely cooked. To this I'm adding few pieces of turmeric. You can also add fresh turmeric and grind this to a fine paste. Here I've taken a heavy bottom pan. Into this I'm adding about 3 tablespoons of gingerly oil. To this oil I'm adding the chicken, all of it. I would recommend you all to use gingerly oil while cooking this because it has a lot of nutritional value and also adds taste to this curry. So coat this chicken and fry this for about 15 minutes until it's nicely fried. Our chicken has nicely browned. To this I'm adding the roasted spices. All of it, and get this cooking for another 15 minutes on a medium flame. I recommend you to add the masala only when you see the oil separating at the bottom. So in that way your masala will also get nicely roasted along with the chicken, and then we'll add water to it. While the masalas are frying, I'm adding about a tablespoon and a half of rock salt. Our chicken is half done at this stage. To this I'm adding about 3 cups of hot water to it. In total, I've added about 5 cups of water to this. It depends upon your preference. If you want the curry to be thick, you can add about 3 to 4 glasses. If you want it in a water state, so you can add about 5 to 6 cups of water. So ideally, I would suggest using 5 cups because this meat does take some time to cook. So now I'm going to close this for about 45 minutes on a medium flame for this to cook. Here's a tip for people who do not have time. I would suggest them to cook this, pressure cook this for about 2 whistles in cooker and then transfer it to a heavy bottom pan and then cook. So in that way the meat can get cooked quickly. So here to this I've added a handful of coriander and curry leaves and cook this for about 5 minutes and we are done. Do try this recipe and give us a thumbs up if you like this video, and keep watching this space as we travel to bring home the delicacies of hills. Bye bye.
Thank